Well, hello everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? So, a couple things have happened over the past couple days. I'm still trying to get all them storage units cleaned out, and that one locker is it's been pretty rough. So, I don't know how well y'all gonna see this or not, but I got all my trash cans lined up. I got to go to my house, get all them lined up, and then I got to go to the other house and get all them lined up. But every trash can I own right now is full, and I kind of have to, I'm going to go tomorrow morning and load up another truckload. But yeah, it's, there was that stuff, that was probably a bad locker. So I still haven't made it to the back. I'm about halfway there. I figure one, maybe two more truckloads and I'll have that done. Went to the flea market today. I did sell a lot of the little pieces of furniture, all the little tables I had all over the place. Sold some chairs, sold all the luggage, and which I still have more coming out of that one locker. And I sold most of the baskets. At the end of the day, I was selling everything $3 each or 4 for $10. And I was looking at the baskets. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bundle them, put them online for 20 bucks. They'll sell really quick. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I just brought them back. The flea market, I've had bad days at the flea market, but the Wednesday market, it does serve a purpose. But I think I'm going to concentrate on just staying here, get this place organized. It was probably a mistake for me to go there, but you know, I had this idea and sometimes my brain is wrong. Not often, but it was wrong this time. So as you can tell, I've been selling some doors. Just sold another one tonight. Trying to get this place cleaned up. I ended up getting a bunch of pots, which I gave a bunch away to a friend. But I still have a few more. I'm probably just going to take a picture of these and list them all online for one money and just like, here's, take them all one shot, because I really don't want to get into having scraps anymore. And I think I'm going to do that with a lot of stuff. Is I'm going to be like, okay, you know, like the books and certain things, I'm going to, you know, I'll take like a picture of, you know, here's a flea market filler, come get it all for X amount of dollars. And just, you know, once it, and this may be a bad example, but you know, get like a whole bunch of stuffed animals, get these, and once they're done, then I can stack them up, put them in a little pile off to the side, and then, you know, spread other stuff up and take a picture of it, like the tools or something like that. I can have a table of tools saying, okay, you're buying all this one shot, you know, spread it all out and say, okay, here's, you know, 100 tools, come buy them all for 30 bucks, and then I can box them all up and say, okay, here's a box. They're already boxed up. You know, you can go through them to verify, but everything that was on the table that's in the picture is in the box. Something like that. I might go through and get all the art and make a package deal on all the art. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it out. So, but Facebook Marketplace has been good to me. Craigslist has been so-so. I do need to list more stuff on Craigslist. It can't hurt to do it, so I'm going to do that, and I keep dropping the prices on everything. Sold 3 things today because I dropped the prices this morning by, you know, 5 and 10 bucks, and 3 things sold today. So I'm going to keep just doing what I'm doing, but I think I want to stay here. I want to kind of perfect all the shelves and get a lot of this stuff kind of condensed, clean it up, get, you know, because a lot of this stuff here isn't even priced. And you know, I got, like I said, I got more work than I need to handle, and I need to kind of stop going on these little delusions of grandeur that I've been going on. But, and there was a couple other reasons. The flea market got really weird today. They were giving out food to, I don't know if it was homeless or needy or whatever, and it just brought a lot of, let's call them unique people, you know, that I don't think normally would ever go to the flea market. And then I also found out today that they're building an amusement park right in the middle of where everybody's trying to sell stuff. And it's just going to make a lot of unnecessary noise, and, you know, and it could be liability because, you know, I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to overstep my bounds, but hopefully they put down a significant amount of concrete to bolt this stuff down and to make sure that it's sturdy. That's all I'm gonna say, But, I don't know what they're gonna do. But anyways, if they're gonna be putting out a amusement park that's gonna be making chain and rattle noises and people screaming and everything else right literally in the middle of the flea market, that's not a good place for someone to go out and try to conduct business and sell, so, and this is my personal opinion, nothing negative against what they're doing. Maybe they have a great business plan, but that's not something that I want to contend with. It's bad enough that where I set up, you gotta, scream over the traffic driving by. So I'm kind of, right now, I'm just thinking about just committing to staying here and just getting this stuff done and, just be here. I enjoy being here. I enjoy tinkering. I enjoy relaxing and just having people show up. So, and like I said, the past couple days have been really good just here without even going to the market. So that's kind of my plan right now. I'm going to say something, and this is what it is, but I wish the best for whoever is going to end up staying in New York. It doesn't scare me, the fact that, he got elected. But I do wonder about the future, if that's the new hero of the Democrat Party. I do question the longevity of this country with that particular person being elected. I don't think he's going to do half the stuff he says he's going to do, but just the fact that he's saying it and people are cheering it, I have concerns. If he can do it and it works, it'll be the first time in history that it's ever worked. But, I'm just going off the hundreds of countries and the thousands of people who have tried it before him, and they all failed. And they always have an excuse. Well, it wasn't, we had too much opposition. Nobody just gave us the money and all the millionaires left. So I will say property values in Florida are probably going to skyrocket. So if you've ever thought about selling, now might be a good time. So, but anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope I hope all their dreams come true. That's all I can say. So, and normally I don't really try to interject a lot of politics into this, but it's just something that's been on my chest today, and But anyways, yeah, I'm going to get back to trying to sell my entire life. I'm going to be dealing with the storage units. And this Saturday, there's another auction. So, I got my work cut out for me. Oh, and then also Friday afternoon, Fluffy's going into the shop, is getting jacked up and, going a full rooter to the tutor inspection and making sure everything's good. There is a little play in the suspension, and it looks like I'm burning through a little bit of oil and just trying to figure out, is it internal or is it a leak? So hopefully it's just a leak and we can fix it for a few $100. And the part came in. I went to go pick it up a couple days ago for Hoochie Mama, and yeah, it was a defective part, so they're going to send it. They're going to get me another one here in a day or two. So just gotta love it. I will be going out to the junkyard probably next week, just for a day. I want to go get some stuff just for personal, and I'm going to take some tools out there and try to do one thing which I want to sell on eBay just to see how it runs. But I'm trying something a little different, and I think that's it. So I'll be here tomorrow, getting the place finalized for the garage sale. I'll do another walkthrough video tomorrow. Expect that probably after 4. And Friday I'll be here from 9 to 2. I'll put a sign in front of the shop, but I don't think I'm going to put one out by the road. So I'm just going to, if you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, you don't. So, but anyways, that's it for now. Peace, love, money. I'm out.